The time has come for the biggest matches of my entire career. My Borussia Dortmund team is in the quarter-finals of the Champions League, and we're about to play our biggest domestic rivals, Bayern Munich. Thankfully, as things stand, we are storming clear in the Bundesliga, 7 points ahead, with only 10 matches left to play. Our transfers this season have dramatically improved the squad from one that won the Bundesliga last year to one that genuinely can challenge for European gold this time out. But unfortunately, we've picked up a couple of injuries that might be problematic for the next couple of games. Zayet is out between 7 days and 2 weeks. He might not even make it back for the second leg. Kurz might play today, but probably shouldn't. Thankfully, we've got this man, Endrick, who has alternated between the centre-forward and winger positions this year, basically become the best player in all of Germany. Even the board look to be quietly optimistic. They are expecting a draw for the first leg away from home, so let's see what our main man, Stuart Ward, can do. As the director of football, I don't do team selection, I don't do tactics. That is all his bag, and this is the formation he is likely to choose. It's certainly been the most common way of him lining up our squad this season, but anything could happen, and I will have no say over the outcome whatsoever. It's time for me, as the director of football, to go on holiday for match day and leave things in my assistant's most capable hands. What do you think, my friends? Can we get a spectacular result away from home? Let's find out. The teams are warming up on the pitch in Munich. Bayern lining up with a 4-2-3-1 formation, as are we, with the giant scaffolding in the background. Is that scaffolding? Is that... What is that? What is that even happening in the corner of the ground here? This is a very, very strange new ground that Bayern Munich are playing in. The champions! We are off. Kurz has started the match. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us, because he is absolutely not fit. Stuart, what are you doing? We've got club captain Kayan Duzdag, who's been playing brilliantly this season. Oh, that does not bode well. But Laxernan in goal, Saltor, Rogan and Marquez making up the rest of the back four. Quesada and new boy Alfie Devine in defensive midfield. Then Struykens, Warner, Doak and Endrick up front. Got some well-known names on the bench alongside a few players who have yet to actually experience first-team football. What an opportunity for them to come in and really make a name for themselves. Well, it's fair to say Bayern have got all of the momentum in the opening stages of the game, and they have a free kick on the edge of the box. Vieira floating the ball in. It goes to the back post, but it is headed over the top. Oh, I wish that we were having more of the ball here. We've got a little bit of momentum and a corner. Struykens has been deadly from set pieces the last couple of years. He tries to find Rogan. It's cleared by Bayern. Struykens cuts inside. He's going to go himself. Oh, he tries to put it past the Bayern keeper, but cannot find the finish. Okay, we're creating something. That's good. So after a sustained period of pressure by Bayern, we're now taking our time on the ball. Kurz to Marquez, to Doak. Marquez again. Kurz playing it to Quesada. Struykens creating again. Finds Ben Doak. Oh, he can't find Endrick in the middle. It's too heavily weighted. Is this going to be Bayern breaking up the other end, or are we going to press high and get the ball back? Come on, boys. Come on. Stuart, I know, loves to play with that high-pressing style, and Endrick does the business there. Struykens trying to find space. He cuts past the man. He's going himself again. Pass the ball, Mario. 40 minutes played so far, and we're on the ball again. Okay, gosh, this is tense. I know it's a two-leg match, but I could really do with us going away from here with a victory. Of course, the board are expecting a quarter-final appearance in the Champions League this year. That was a shockingly dreadful pass from Quesada. That is a goal of our own making. Can you believe it? I was just about to say the board are expecting a quarter-final appearance, which we have achieved. I am pushing for this Borussia Dortmund team to make themselves legends and win the Champions League. We are not going to do that if we play stupid, loose passes to Musiala. That's, dreadful. That's so disappointing. It's only 1-0 though, and we do have time to get back into this. My word though, the match stats are not in our favour. So with those chances we created earlier, the XG is not looking too bad. We have been heavy with the tackles, 116 out of 22, but we're behind on possession. And our Opperpadar is looking light, considering how much we press the opposition in under normal circumstances. I get the feeling that Stuart is encouraging the team to sit back, stand off, potentially. Well, let's see. In the second half, I want a lot more red on this side of the graphic. Look how high they've pushed us. Get a goal back, boys. Get a goal back. And a lofted long ball will be cut clear by Rogan. Plays it back to Luxernan, who doesn't play out from the back. He hoofs it long. Nerves there from our goalkeeper. Not what I expected, given the amount of money that we spent on him. But again, we press well. Oh, and a beautiful ball over the top to Endrick. Can he put the finish away? Oh, so close. Come on. We are creating opportunities. We are creating. We just need to finish one. I would love to take at least a drawback. No! Oh, my goodness me. I'd love to take a drawback. Dortmund for the home leg. Surely we can get a good result there. The way that we've been playing this season, we do absolutely not deserve a pasting here, but Bayern are putting us under so much pressure. Divine pressing well there. I feared that he might dive in with a tackle, but he's too savvy. But they're playing the ball around, and oh my word, every Bayern player except the goalkeeper is in our half. Saltor, though, cuts it out, and we have a chance to break. Oh, and Saltor plays it straight to De Ligt. We are doing ourselves a massive disservice here, putting ourselves under all sorts of pressure. Musiala, oh, it's two. Oh, I can't believe this. Two stupid loose passes. And this is where I'm desperate to be able to act, to make some tactical changes, to make some substitutions, and I can't. As the director of football, it's all down to Stuart. What is he going to do? Our front four all having absolute shockers. We need some personnel changes. Come on then, Stuart. How are you going to respond? He's clearly done something there to fire up the team. One of them was motivated by the feedback. Musiala, though, coming at us again. Davis to Camavinga. Oh, fantastic tackle. Endrick plays Stroikens in. Can he find Endrick again? Cut the ball inside Mario. He does. Endrick. Oh, goodness me. We're making life very difficult for ourselves. We should have at least got one goal back by now. After 75 minutes, we still haven't made a single change. Stuart, what are you doing? I'm staggered. I know we've got an XG of 1.2, but how can we be going so far into the match without any personnel changes? That's absolute madness. Stuart is really feeling the pressure here. Right, Stroikens manages to press again and intercept, but oh, Divine to one at McNish. McNish was running himself into trouble there. Come on, boys. Come on, don't concede a third here. Do not concede a third. Fabio Vieira left in acres of space, and I don't believe it. We have put ourselves out of the Champions League with three utterly ridiculous decisions by our players. Individual errors in this match. There is no way we can come back and win 4-0 at home against Bayern. The best we've done is to beat them 1-0. Look at that. It took until the 82nd minute for us to make a change, despite us being 2-0 down by that point. 3 changes from the 87th minute onwards. That was just far too late, and we left on Endrick, who was having an absolute shocker. Kurz played the entire match and will not be ready to play at the weekend in the league. Those individual errors cost us hugely, and we have an absolute mountain to climb if we are to make the Champions League semi-final. Well, The Athletic have surveyed over 1,500 fans and pundits, and the majority are predicting a Dortmund victory. The challenge, though, is it's got to be a massive victory. We did bounce back. We beat Freiburg 3-0 away from home. XG of 3, showing that we are very capable of creating chances. Stuart, though, is starting to believe. He says we've been sharp in training. thinks the players are in confident mood. I hope he doesn't freeze like he did in the previous match. Well, expectations are high. Board and supporters expecting a victory. Can we win by 4 goals to win it in normal time? Even if we could get to extra time, if we can win by 3, I will be delighted. I have to believe. I have no alternative. This is the biggest match in my career. Our opportunity to turn this Dortmund team into legends, and we have a free kick on the edge of the box in the 2nd minute. Oh, and we put the header just over the bar. We're starting early. We're starting well, putting the pressure on. Paul Warner plays it back to Kurz. Divine to Kurz. Going to be pretty much the same team, I'm pretty sure. We'll stop and take a look in a moment. But, oh, Endrick to Doak. Oh, just played it a little bit too far ahead of Warner, who I think was offside as well, which is why he stopped his run. Bayern taking their time. They do not need to rush things here. They can sit back and hit us on the break, but we have a lot of work to do. Come on, press high. Get the ball back, team. Struyken's charging back to do a great piece of defensive covering work there. Quesada plays it to Divine first time. Doak trying to find the run of Endrick. Oh, the defender stopped running. Endrick does manage to... Is it a foul? What? Could this be a penalty? It's a check for a penalty. Come on. Give us a penalty in the 7th minute. I'll take that. Come on. Come on, ref. Come on. Come on. Point. You beauty. Right. Endrick from the spot to give us a lifeline. Oh my God, it's saved by the Bayern goalkeeper. Endrick does not get on in big matches. It's just suddenly occurred to me that is one of his traits. And my word, he's showing it. The biggest match of his career. He's been amazing all season. And he's hit the ball into the hands of the Bayern goalkeeper about 4 times over the last couple of matches we've played against them. Right, Saltor, though, in the 10th minute is trying to break. Saltor flying down the Bayern wing. Warner in space, in the box, plays it to Endrick, who once again just gives it to the goalkeeper. Look at that XG. We've got 1.3 XG within 13 minutes of the match. Come on, we have to get a goal back here. If we get a goal back early, we can start to believe. If we don't, these players are going to feel so frustrated. What more do they have to do? Warner to Endrick. Divine charging through. Endrick puts it past the post. This is painful. This is the downside of playing as the director of football when there is literally nothing you can do in these kind of situations. I'd be tempted, honestly, to take Endrick off right now. Thankfully, Musiala puts that one past the post, and I think it was offside anyway. Yes, it was. But, I mean, what more can I do? I can't even shout encouragement. I can't demand more. All of that is in the hands of Stuart Ward. I have no influence over proceedings whatsoever. Come on, just get the ball back. Oh my goodness me, defenders, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I hate this. Oh, the Bayern corner. Right, well, you know, if we do come back from this, it's going to be one of the most legendary nights in European football of all time. Come on, press high. Press high. And one of the other things that Stuart has not been very good at this season is rotating the team. So I expect there is a lot of tired players out there. Bayern played in the cup. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm so sorry, my excellent friends. I've gone all out to make this our year. To make this the year that Borussia Dortmund win the Champions League. It might be that we finish this season as Bundesliga champions for the 2nd year in a row. But a European trophy looks like it will elude us. But Doak, what a time to get a goal. Doak manages to get one back just before half-time. If we can grab another, this will be very, very tasty indeed. Divine played it to Saltor there, and that was a pretty spectacular pass and an amazing first-time finish from Doak. 3 more goals. Look at that. That's so disappointing. That momentum is phenomenal. XG. Oh, Very even possession, I must say, but we have had more passes, we've won more headers, we've won 100% of our tackles. Marquez has been booked though, so he's going to have to really, really be very, very careful. And if this was me in charge, I'd be asking him to ease off the tackles. I don't know if Stuart has done that. I can only watch. Saltor, oh, it looks like their defender is injured. Saltor doesn't care. We've got one back. Oh, we've got one back. We're back in it. We are back in it. 2 more goals and we can take this to extra time. Oh, my goodness me. Right. Saltor played it off the defender. It was almost a 1-2 with the defender, which came back to Strikens and a volleyed finish from a very awkward height. Well done, Mario. Come on, press high, boys, press high. Get this ball back, put them under pressure, intercept. Oh, my word. That was a bit of a heavy challenge there. No, not our old boy Jayden Burnell. Please, not our old boy Jayden Burnell. That can't be... No, that's it, Saltor. That's it. Maybe we've got him on our payroll. Oh, for goodness sake, would you stop doing that? Stop playing the ball to Bayern Munich players. Oh, right, Fabio Vieira takes the corner. He's another old Dortmund player. We managed to clear it out, but Musiala is acres of space on the edge of the box. No one pressing him, and I don't believe it. I do not believe this. We've been performing so much better than Bayern this season. But look, no one there. 3 defenders, the wrong side of Araujo there. Looks like we've just moved Saltor and Marquez to play as wing-backs. Well, that's helpful. It's a little bit late, Stuart. You better make some changes now. Look at this. Endrick on a 5.9. Get him off the pitch, Stuart. Get him off the pitch. Put on Rijkoff. Put on anyone. We could be doing with Duisdag's leadership right now. Why have we left him on the bench and played our injured Kurz? Oh my God, that could have been 3 for Bayern. Oh, this is painful. This is genuinely painful to be watching. Kurz off the bar. Posada just plays it back to Bayern again. Burnell's going to be absolutely loving this, isn't he? Won the league with Dortmund last season. Moves to Bayern Munich. There we are. Duisdag's back now. But Kurz, why are we keeping Kurz on when he's carrying an injury? Why have we left Endrick on? Stuart! Brilliant. And now Endrick's picked up an injury. Wonderful. This is going so well. Oh, you know what? I am very tempted to have words with Stuart Ward right now. There are no words to describe how I feel after that. So many individual errors. So many sloppy, wayward passes where we gifted possession and gifted chances to Bayern. Even so, we still created nearly 3xG. But Stuart Ward kept Endrick on, who doesn't like big matches, who was on a 5.9 rating until the 86th minute when he picked up an injury, which could have easily been avoided. And hold on, where's Rijkoff? Our backup striker wasn't even on the bench. There he is, perfectly fine. Formed well in training, enjoys big matches, scored 5 goals from 2 starts this season. And incredibly, Stuart Ward didn't even have him on the bench for our biggest match of the season. And because of that ridiculous selection decision by our assistant manager who we have trusted, Endrick was left on until the 86th minute, playing terribly, and has injured himself and will be out for a month. A month! I do not care that we won £8.27 million. I do not care that Saltor's performance pleases Stuart Ward. Yes, you've won us the league, but you lost us the Champions League. Anybody know any good assistant managers? Okay, so on reflection, maybe I overreacted just a teeny tiny little bit. I definitely didn't notice the £2 million of compensation that I agreed to pay to terminate Stuart Ward's contract. And we now have 10, maybe 11 matches if we qualify for the cup final for the rest of the season, and no one to take charge of the team. So time to look for a new assistant manager. Hopefully we'll have one in time for the next episode. If we don't, I've got no idea what we're doing.